Hi everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about exes being put on a pedestal. So I have one ex that is put on a pedestal by my family. I prefer not to say the person's name, but I want to make this video because partially the reason why I'm making these videos is so whenever it is my time to go, my friends and family can watch these videos. And obviously the number one reason why I'm making them is so people can relate, and they know that they're not alone. But my other reason is, yes, so when I'm gone, my friends and family can hear what I've actually been feeling and thinking the whole time. um, so, first of all, I've never really felt like I've ever been really heard. Um, I don't care if someone comes across this video and thinks that that's not true, or that I'm trying to get attention or whatever, because I know that's what a lot of my family thinks, because I've heard through the grapevine that that's how they feel, that um, I, I feel sorry for myself and I try to get people to feel sorry for me. Funny thing is, though, that absolutely everything that I've ever talked about, including this is like stuff that I've went public with on YouTube now. All of it is factual. All of it's true. Every single thing that's happened to me that I've let everybody know on YouTube so far is real stuff that's happened to me. So I don't see how anybody can make up a story that's true and have it be false, or be telling the story to make people feel sorry for them when it's something that actually happened. That confuses me, but it's whatever. I don't really care. So the other night, I got a message from my brother, and I won't say which one. But it got me thinking about a couple things, and one of the things it got me thinking of is people putting my ex on a pedestal. So, this ex is the father of one of my children. We're actually good friends now, but this is just something that used to get to me. And this is something that might get to other people in their past and might still get to them now. Um, Only I kind of grew out of the phase, but I just thought that I would talk about it on YouTube since I've been on this kick of making videos and talking about life topics. So, um, I've always felt like my family thinks that my ex is this perfect dad that doesn't do anything wrong, that does every single thing for the kids. And half of that is true. The other half is not true. That guy is not perfect. Now, I'll tell you guys the story. So, me and my ex were married, and we ended up having a baby girl. And uh, we our marriage was good for a while, but then things went sour because he was an alcoholic, and then I decided to see somebody else. And I saw somebody else behind his back, which that was, I talk about that in a previous video. I was young and dumb, and I should have just left instead of basically cheating on him. Um, but it doesn't still make what he did right, which is he uh, I caught him doing something in our bedroom that he wasn't supposed to be doing, and he was and still is an alcoholic. Um, the alcoholism has gotten so bad that um, he's got OWIs because of it. He if it wasn't for me, he would have probably had our children taken away, his daughter, because all the drinking that he does, he it's made him miss work before, like I said, OWIs. And then he has even went so far as to be drunk around the kids, like stumbling around the house, passing out, like falling asleep. Not like fainting, but falling asleep, and then even punching holes in the wall and the doors. And he even told my daughter one time that if he commits suicide, it's because of her. So, um, there's it's been pretty crazy, and just this last Christmas, so this was last year in the winter, he hit a parked car when he decided to drive drunk. So it makes me really mad and angry when my family invites him to family functions like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Like, this guy has never done anything wrong. Also, this guy beat me up in the past because I told him I wanted a divorce and because I told him that I did something with somebody else. Now, mind you, I did something with somebody else because I was kind of revengeful. I wanted to get revenge for him for all his drinking and all the stuff that he put me through. Now, looking back, now that I'm 36, when I did that when I was about 23, that wasn't a smart move of me to cheat and get revenge on him. The smart move would have been for me to say, I'm tired of your drinking, your alcoholism, I want a divorce. And then uh, move on with my life. But I was come from a divorced family, and I didn't want my family to be broken. So I was kind of trying to hold on. But when I couldn't hold on any longer, I did end up cheating, and I did end up seeing other people. And then I just ended up telling them what I did and that I wanted to leave. Well, when I did that, he beat me up. So, which I talk about in a previous video, and I also show the photo of bruises all over my face. So after, it just doesn't make sense to me that after my family knew his alcoholism, they knew all the stuff that he put me through, money that he took and spent on alcohol instead of paying bills. Um, uh, all the him trying to commit suicide in front of me constantly on a daily basis. Him beating me up when I was just being honest with him. Uh, him getting OWIs and punching holes in the wall and saying that to my daughter. And then you're going to turn around and invite him to Thanksgiving and Christmas. Doesn't really make that much sense to me. Um, a lot of people have pity for him. And, okay, if nobody's going to have pity for me, that's fine. I don't care. I don't need it. But I think it's really strange that people would feel sorry for a man that's choosing to continue to drink, that chooses to get OWIs and chooses to get in his car and drive while he's drunk and chooses to be drunk in front of his children. Um, uh, he has went to AA meetings and got clean, and that's when I allow him to go see his children. But when he slips up and stuff, I take the children away from him and I keep them away until he gets his act together. So my family doesn't know all the stuff that he does and all the stuff that he's put me through and that he continues to put me through. They just see this guy that, like I said at the beginning of the video, does everything for the children and does nothing wrong, and that he's such a nice guy. When my own mother, knows the dark side of that man, and my own husband knows the dark side of that man, and I don't think he deserves to get that kind of treatment from my family when he has done all that stuff. That's just the way I feel. I'm not a perfect mom, never claimed to be. That's one thing I'll add to this video, and I've made my mistakes and stuff like that. But I've never got my kids taken away. I've never gotten an OWI. I've never done drugs or drinking around my children before. When I did get into the party life when I was way younger, I would have my mom or a family member watch my children if I wanted to go out to the bar and drink or something like that. But I grew up and realized it's not the path that I want to go down. So I'm a homebody now that just creates art and donates arts to fundraisers and sells art here and there and does has my own mini business on Facebook, and that's what I do. I do those two things, and then I take care of my children. That's it. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any drugs. Um, I was an addict in the past, got clean, uh, did not go down that route, and that's just what I do. I stay home and watch my children. And that guy is still doing the same thing, getting in trouble. And when I've brought it to my family's attention before, they're one of the people in my family's explanation or response to me was he can drink if he wants to because he's of age. Not really. If doesn't matter what fucking age somebody is, if they're drinking and they're an alcoholic, they shouldn't be drinking because they have an alcoholic problem. Doesn't matter what age they are. That means they should not be drinking. Should not be drinking. So that response was, to me, really dumb. And any type of response like that's really dumb to me when a person doesn't know what somebody has been through before. So putting my ex on a pedestal is not cool with me, and I've never understood why everybody thinks that man is so good. Maybe it's because it looks like he took full responsibility of my oldest daughter. Nobody asked him to do that though, and she was always allowed to just live just with me, and she didn't have to go over there. But she wanted to go with her sister to her real dad's house, which is the guy I'm talking to you guys about. And then they ended up getting really close, and that's just how what happened right there. They ended up getting really close. So I'm not really sure why everybody just puts him up there, but I mean, he has helped me and stuff like that. I've helped him. It's been kind of a two-way street though, so that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like when he has had his alcoholic problems, I've been the one that takes full custody of the kids and takes care of them while he goes and gets clean. So, he it just looks like he does everything because it's just put out there. And I'm the black sheep, so anything good I do, it's never rewarded, and it's never I've never been Ashley is a good mom. I've never been Ashley the good mom in anybody's eyes. Don't know why, but um it's whatever because I know what I did for my kids, and so does God. So I don't know if anybody else is out there who if anybody else is out there who has their family members doing the same thing, like still having their ex on their Facebook, still talking with their ex, like their best friends or whatever. But it's not cool to do, especially if that person isn't with your family member anymore. um, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm still friends with the guy, but I just never really understood why my family has always thought that he's just this perfect dad when he's not. So that's my video for today, and tomorrow I'll be talking about the text that I was telling you guys at the beginning of this video that was left by one of my brothers. And again, I'm not going to say anybody's names, but it's something that kind of correlates with this video and what made me get to thinking about my exes. So I just thought that I would make this video, talk about that, and see if anybody can relate to me, and also so my family can see this for whenever I do pass away. If you're just now following me, I talk about in previous videos how I don't have the best health and I'm a cancer survivor, which is why I kind of talk about possibly not being here a lot, is because my health isn't always good and it goes up and down. So I don't know when cancer's going to come back, or if it ever is going to or not. So that's another reason why I make these videos, is so my family and friends can see these and kind of make sense of where my point of view is coming from. Because it may not matter now, but it'll matter when I'm gone. So um, words are more heard when people are gone, which is sad but true. But anyways, that's my video for today, and I will be on with another life topic tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, guys.